In today's fast-paced world, where work pressures and unexpected challenges seem the norm, many of us are caught in a whirlwind of stress and exhaustion. Modern life's relentless hustle and bustle often leave us yearning for a sense of inner peace, an increasingly elusive tranquility. But what if there was a way to navigate life's storms with calm and composure? What if the key to enduring life's most challenging moments lies in ancient wisdom? Enter Stoic philosophy, an age-old way of thinking that offers more than just theories. It provides practical, actionable principles to help us stay grounded amidst the chaos. Stoicism isn't merely an abstract ideology. It's a way of life that empowers us to face adversity with strength, serenity, and resilience. In this video, we'll delve into 10 timeless lessons from Stoic philosophy that teach acceptance, self-control, and gratitude and inspire us to live a more meaningful, virtuous life. Whether you're new to Stoicism or seeking to deepen your understanding, these principles will offer valuable insights into finding balance and harmony in your daily life. Are you curious to learn how to apply these golden rules to your life? Stay with us until the end. And if you're genuinely committed to cultivating calmness in all circumstances, consider subscribing to our channel. Together, let's explore the wisdom of Stoicism and embark on a journey toward a more peaceful and fulfilling existence. 1. Embrace what you can control. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by events beyond our control. Whether it's a sudden change in circumstances, the actions of others, or unexpected obstacles, these moments often leave us feeling powerless and frustrated. However, Stoic philosophy offers a profound yet straightforward remedy. Focus on what you can control and let go of the rest. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus famously stated, "Some things are in our control and others are not." This principle is not just a piece of advice. It's a foundational truth that can transform how we approach life's challenges. Imagine your life as a ship navigating the open sea. While you cannot control the wind's direction or the wave's height, you can control how you steer your vessel. In the same way, while you cannot change external events or the behavior of others, you have complete control over your reactions and decisions. Acceptance, in this context, is not about resignation or passivity. It's about recognizing where your power truly lies and channeling your energy into what you can influence. Consider the life of Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison under harsh conditions. Mandela could not change the fact of his imprisonment, but he could, and did, choose how he responded to it. His ability to maintain inner peace and steadfastness despite his circumstances transformed his life and inspired millions worldwide. Similarly, the story of Jesus Christ offers a powerful example of acceptance. Faced with betrayal and suffering, Jesus accepted his fate gracefully, viewing it as part of a larger purpose. His acceptance was not a sign of weakness, but rather an embodiment of strength through love and faith. Now, reflect on your own life. How often do you spend energy worrying about things you cannot change? What would happen if you shifted that energy toward improving yourself and your response to challenges? As Marcus Aurelius, another great Stoic, wisely noted, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. By embracing what we can control and releasing what we cannot, we cultivate inner peace and develop the resilience to live a truly authentic and meaningful life. 2. Practice mindfulness. Amid life's constant demands and distractions, it's easy to lose sight of the present moment. Yet, Stoic philosophy teaches us that true peace and clarity can only be found by practicing mindfulness, being fully aware and engaged with what's happening. Mindfulness is more than just paying attention. It's about anchoring ourselves in the present and letting go of worries about the past or anxieties about the future. A renowned Stoic philosopher, Marcus Aurelius, advised, "Do not act as if you were going to live 1,000 years. Death hangs over you. Be good while you live, while it is in your power." This reminder urges us to make the most of each moment, to live fully and consciously, rather than letting life slip by unnoticed. Imagine sitting by the ocean, feeling the breeze on your skin, and hearing the waves crash against the shore. If your mind is preoccupied with tomorrow's deadlines or yesterday's regrets, you miss the beauty and peace of that moment. Mindfulness invites us to pause, breathe, and truly experience life as it unfolds, bringing a sense of calm and connection to the world. Consider the example of Steve Jobs, who credited much of his creativity and focus to mindfulness practice. Through daily meditation, Jobs learned to quiet his mind and approach problems with a clearer perspective. This practice enhanced his work and brought a more profound sense of purpose and tranquility to his life. Jesus Christ also exemplified mindfulness through his practice of prayer and meditation. He often withdrew to quiet places to reflect, connect with God, and gain the clarity needed to fulfill his mission. This mindfulness practice allowed him to face even the most difficult challenges with grace and composure. Have you ever paused during a hectic day to observe your surroundings or reflect on your thoughts? If not, mindfulness could be the key to finding peace amidst the chaos. By being fully present, we open ourselves to the richness of life and cultivate a more profound sense of inner peace. So, the next time you find yourself rushing through life, take a moment to stop, breathe, and be mindful. Not only will this practice help you stay calm and focused, but it will also allow you to appreciate the simple joys each day offers. Mindfulness teaches us to live more intentionally and discover a path to a more peaceful and fulfilling life. 3. Cultivate resilience. Life is full of unexpected challenges, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed when things don't go as planned. But what if, instead of being defeated by difficulties, we could face them with strength and determination? Stoic philosophy teaches us that resilience, the ability to withstand and recover from adversity, is critical to navigating life's most challenging moments. Resilience isn't about avoiding hardship. It's about learning how to rise above it. Imagine life as a river with a powerful current. While you can't stop the flow or control its direction, you can learn to swim with it, adapting to its changes and challenges. This mindset of resilience allows us to face obstacles not with fear or despair, but with a sense of purpose and the confidence that we can overcome them. Take the example of Abraham Lincoln, who faced numerous personal and political failures before becoming one of the greatest presidents in American history. Rather than letting these setbacks define him, Lincoln used them as opportunities to grow, ultimately leading the nation through its most challenging period. His resilience became a beacon of hope and strength for an entire country. Similarly, Jesus Christ showed unparalleled resilience in the face of immense suffering. During his crucifixion, he not only endured physical pain, but also prayed for those who caused his suffering, demonstrating a resilience rooted in love and forgiveness. This profound strength allowed him to fulfill his mission and leave a lasting impact on humanity. Look around, and you'll see countless examples of resilience in everyday life. People overcoming illness, loss, or failure. Their ability to bounce back and keep moving forward makes them stronger. By cultivating resilience, we learn to face challenges calmly and resolve and discover the inner strength to persevere. So, how can we apply this lesson of resilience to our daily lives? The next time you encounter a setback, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I use it to become stronger and better equipped for the future? Remember, every challenge carries with it the growth potential. Embracing resilience helps us navigate life's storms and leads to a more meaningful and fulfilling life. 4. Keep learning and growing. Have you ever wondered how your life could transform if you committed to learning and self-improvement daily? Stoic philosophy emphasizes that pursuing knowledge and developing our skills are not just paths to personal fulfillment, but essential ingredients for a life well lived. Continuous learning isn't just about accumulating information. It's a journey of self-discovery and a way to understand our world better. Consider the life of Leonardo da Vinci, a man who never stopped learning. He wasn't content to excel in just one area. Instead, he immersed himself in art, science, mechanics, and anatomy, driven by an insatiable curiosity. Da Vinci's relentless pursuit of knowledge led to groundbreaking inventions and masterpieces and exemplified the Stoic belief that learning enriches the mind without exhausting it. Similarly, Jesus Christ's life was one of constant learning and teaching. He drew wisdom from religious teachings and the everyday experiences of the poor, the sick, and the marginalized. His deep understanding of human nature and the world around him allowed him to become a profound spiritual leader whose lessons continue to inspire millions today. By dedicating ourselves to learning, we don't just enhance our own lives, we also contribute positively to those around us. Every day presents an opportunity to grow, whether through acquiring new skills, exploring personal hobbies, or deepening our understanding of the world. This relentless pursuit of knowledge fosters inner peace, expands our horizons, and ultimately leads to a more meaningful and fulfilled existence. So, ask yourself, what areas of your life could benefit from continuous learning? How can you invest in your growth today to build a better tomorrow? Remember, the journey of self-improvement is ongoing, and with each new lesson, we elevate ourselves and enrich the lives of those around us. 5. Choose your response. We often find ourselves in situations where we can't control what happens to us, but we always have control over how we respond. This is one of the core teachings of Stoic philosophy, the idea that while external events are beyond our control, our reactions to them are entirely within our power. How we respond can make all the difference in how we experience and move through life. Imagine you're stuck in a traffic jam on your way to an important meeting. You could get angry, honk your horn, and let the stress consume you. Or you could take a deep breath, put on some music, and use the time to relax. The traffic is the same in both scenarios, but your choice of response determines whether you remain calm or become frustrated. This concept of choosing your response extends far beyond minor inconveniences. Consider the example of Jesus Christ, who responded with forgiveness and love even in the face of betrayal and immense suffering. On the night before his arrest, instead of reacting with anger or fear, he accepted his fate with serenity, demonstrating the ultimate strength in the power of choice. In more everyday contexts, think about how you handle criticism at work. You could become defensive or feel disheartened when you receive negative feedback. Alternatively, you could view it as an opportunity to learn and improve, turning what might seem like a setback into a chance for growth. By consciously choosing your response, you manage your emotions better and set yourself up for long-term success and personal development. Reflect on your recent experiences. How did you respond to challenging situations? Could there have been a better way to handle them? You gain mastery over your emotions and actions by training yourself to pause and choose your response thoughtfully. This practice leads to a more fulfilling life as you become better equipped to face challenges with poise and resilience. Ultimately, the power to choose your response is a tool that enables you to shape your life, no matter what circumstances you face. Embracing this Stoic principle can transform your well-being and how you interact with the world, leading to a life of greater peace, self-control, and fulfillment. 6. Be virtuous. Living a virtuous life may seem daunting in a world of distractions and temptations. Yet, Stoic philosophy reminds us that virtue is not just a lofty ideal. It's a practical guide for how we conduct ourselves in every situation, big or small. Living virtuously is the foundation for a life filled with meaning and fulfillment. Virtue, in the Stoic sense, isn't just about adhering to moral codes. It's about making conscious choices that reflect honesty, courage, and kindness in our daily lives. Think of a single mother who works tirelessly to provide for her children. Despite her numerous obstacles, she chooses to act with love, integrity, and perseverance. Her commitment to living virtuously not only benefits her children, but also serves as an inspiration to those around her. Similarly, Jesus Christ is a timeless example of virtue in action. He preached and practiced unconditional love, forgiveness, and humility despite tremendous adversity. His teachings on loving one's neighbor and turning the other cheek exemplify the Stoic ideals of living with integrity and compassion, regardless of the circumstances. But how can we apply this concept of virtue to our own lives? It starts with the small, everyday decisions we make. For instance, when confronted with an unfair situation at work, do you stand up for what is right or choose the easier path of staying silent? When someone wrongs you, do you respond with anger or choose forgiveness? Though seemingly minor, virtue is genuinely tested and demonstrated in these moments. Living virtuously is not always the easiest path, but it is the one that leads to true peace and self-respect. By acting with integrity in every aspect of our lives, we not only create a positive impact on the world around us, but also build a strong foundation for our happiness and fulfillment. So the next time you're faced with a decision, ask yourself, what is the virtuous choice here? How can I act in a way that reflects the best version of myself? By embracing virtue as a guiding principle, you'll find that it enriches your life and contributes to a better, more just world. 7. Limit excessive desires. In a world that constantly urges us to want more, wealth, possessions, status, it's easy to get caught in a never-ending cycle of desire. However, Stoic philosophy teaches that true contentment doesn't come from accumulating more, but from appreciating what we already have. Limiting excessive desires is a decisive step toward achieving inner peace and lasting happiness. The Stoics understood that chasing after material things can lead to stress, dissatisfaction, and emptiness. The more we covet, the more we feel deprived, even if we already have enough. Instead of finding fulfillment, we end up in a perpetual state of wanting, never satisfied with what we possess. Consider the example of Steve Jobs, a man who, despite his immense success and wealth, recognized that material prosperity was not the source of true happiness toward the end of his life. Jobs realized that the most valuable things in life are not what money can buy, but the relationships and experiences that bring us genuine joy and fulfillment. Jesus Christ also spoke about the dangers of excessive desires, famously saying, "It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich person to enter the kingdom of God." This teaching serves as a reminder that the relentless pursuit of wealth and material goods can distract us from what truly matters: our spiritual growth, relationships, and our ability to live a life of purpose and virtue. So, how can we apply this lesson to our own lives? It starts with recognizing the difference between needs and wants. By focusing on what truly matters and practicing gratitude for what we already have, we can free ourselves from the constant pressure to acquire more. This doesn't mean we should deny ourselves all pleasures, but rather that we should seek balance and prioritize our deeper values over superficial desires. Think about your own life. Are there things you've been chasing that, in the grand scheme of things, may not bring you the happiness you expect? What if you focused on enjoying the simple pleasures already within your reach instead of pursuing more? By limiting excessive desires, you can reduce stress, find greater contentment, and live a rich life in the ways that truly matter. Ultimately, restraining desires is about finding fulfillment in abundance and simplicity. When we are satisfied with less, we open ourselves to a more profound, meaningful life experience grounded in gratitude, contentment, and true peace. 8. Understand the transitory nature of life. Time has a way of slipping through our fingers, often leaving us wishing we had savored our happiest moments just a little longer. Stoic philosophy teaches us that everything in life is temporary. Our joys, sorrows, even our very existence. Understanding this transitory nature is vital to living with greater peace and contentment. When we grasp the impermanence of life, we begin to appreciate each moment for what it is: fleeting and precious. Imagine attending a child's birthday party. The laughter, the joy, and the love in the room are all temporary. But rather than feeling sad that these moments will soon pass, this understanding can deepen your appreciation for them. You cherish each smile, every hug, and the sound of laughter that fills the air, knowing that these moments are what make life truly meaningful. Take, for example, the life of a daily laborer who endures long, hard work days. They might feel exhausted and stressed, but they also understand that the day's difficulties will pass. When they come home to the warmth and love of their family, they find comfort in these brief but meaningful moments. This awareness of life's temporality allows them to find joy and solace amidst hardship. Jesus Christ also exemplified this understanding of life's temporary nature. He accepted his fate, knowing that his earthly life was but a part of a more excellent, eternal plan. His acceptance and understanding of life's transitory nature gave his actions profound meaning, offering salvation to humanity and teaching us the value of every moment. Have you ever worried about the future or clung to the past? What if you embrace the present moment with full awareness of its temporary nature instead? Doing so allows you to live more peacefully, appreciating the now without being burdened by what's to come or what is already past. Understanding the transitory nature of life doesn't mean resigning yourself to its fleeting nature. It means fully embracing it. When we accept that everything is temporary, we free ourselves from unnecessary worry and learn to live more intentionally. This perspective brings inner peace and enriches our lives, making each moment more vibrant and meaningful. 9. The value of gratitude. Gratitude is a simple yet powerful practice that can transform our life experience. In Stoic philosophy, gratitude is not just about saying thank you. It's about recognizing and appreciating the value of everything around us, no matter how small. We can find peace, joy, and meaning in our daily lives by cultivating gratitude. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have. This shift in perspective can be revolutionary in a world that often emphasizes scarcity and competition. Instead of dwelling on our problems or what we believe is missing from our lives, gratitude allows us to see the existing abundance. It teaches us to cherish the simple moments: a warm cup of coffee in the morning, a smile from a loved one, the beauty of a sunset, and to find contentment in the here and now. Imagine yourself sitting quietly at the end of a long day, reflecting on the unfolding events. By practicing gratitude, you start to notice the small, positive things that might otherwise go unnoticed: the kindness of a stranger, the support of a friend, or the satisfaction of a job well done. Though often fleeting, these moments become sources of lasting joy when we take the time to acknowledge them. Consider the example of Jesus Christ, who consistently expressed gratitude, even in the most challenging circumstances. Whether giving thanks for a simple meal or the opportunity to serve others, Jesus demonstrated that gratitude is not dependent on external conditions. It is a mindset, a way of being that allows us to find peace and fulfillment regardless of the situation. How often do you pause to appreciate the good things you have in your life? What if you made it a habit to acknowledge and give thanks for the positives each day? This simple practice can lead to a more optimistic outlook, reduce stress, and stronger relationships, as gratitude fosters a sense of connection and empathy with others. Gratitude is more than just a fleeting feeling. It's a way of life that enriches our experiences and deepens our sense of well-being. By making gratitude a regular part of our daily routine, we open our hearts to the richness of life and cultivate a more profound understanding of happiness and contentment. So, take a moment each day to reflect on the good in your life, and let gratitude guide you toward a more peaceful and fulfilling existence. 10. The power of acceptance. In a world of uncertainties, it's natural to feel anxious about the things we cannot control. Yet, Stoic philosophy teaches us that true strength lies not in trying to bend the world to our will, but in accepting it. The power of acceptance is one of the most profound tools we have for achieving inner peace and resilience. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up or being passive. Instead, it's about recognizing the reality of our circumstances and choosing to respond in a way that aligns with our values and inner calm. When we accept what we cannot change, we free ourselves from the frustration and stress of resisting reality. This mental shift allows us to focus our energy on what we can control: our actions, our attitudes, and our responses. Imagine driving through a sudden storm. You can't control the weather, but you can choose how to navigate through it. By accepting the storm and adapting your driving, you keep yourself safe and calm rather than becoming overwhelmed by fear or frustration. This metaphor extends to life's challenges. By accepting the things we cannot change, we maintain our composure and find new ways to move forward. Consider the example of Jesus Christ, who accepted his fate with grace and unwavering faith. Despite immense suffering, he embraced his path, finding strength in his acceptance. This act was not one of resignation, but of profound courage and love, showing us that acceptance can be a powerful source of inner strength. In our own lives, acceptance can be transformative. How often do we waste energy worrying about things we can't control, like other people's opinions, past mistakes, or future uncertainties? What if, instead of resisting, we learn to accept these aspects of life and focused on what we can influence? By practicing acceptance, we cultivate a mindset that allows us to remain peaceful and grounded, no matter what life throws our way. Ultimately, the power of acceptance lies in its ability to bring us closer to a life of tranquility and fulfillment. It teaches us to let go of unnecessary struggles and to embrace life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. By accepting the things we cannot change and focusing on what we can, we create a foundation of peace that allows us to live more authentically and meaningfully. Let acceptance be your guide, helping you to navigate life's challenges with strength and serenity. Conclusion. In our journey through life, we are constantly faced with challenges, uncertainties, and moments that test our resilience. The wisdom of Stoic philosophy offers us practical tools to navigate these trials with grace and composure. We can develop a more profound sense of inner peace and fulfillment by embracing what we can control, committing to lifelong learning, practicing mindfulness, cultivating resilience, and choosing our responses thoughtfully. Understanding the transitory nature of life, living virtuously, limiting excessive desires, and practicing gratitude help us appreciate the present moment and find meaning in our everyday actions. Finally, by harnessing the power of acceptance, we learn to let go of what we cannot change and focus our energy on what truly matters. These 10 Stoic lessons are not just theoretical concepts. They are practical principles that, when applied, can lead to a more balanced, peaceful, and meaningful life. The path to tranquility and fulfillment lies not in controlling the world around us, but in mastering our minds and actions. As you reflect on these teachings, I encourage you to consider how to incorporate them into your daily life. What small changes can you make today that will bring you closer to living with the calm and wisdom of a Stoic? Whether practicing gratitude, embracing mindfulness, or focusing on what you can control, every step in this direction is a step toward a more fulfilling life. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. If these insights have resonated with you, please consider subscribing to our channel for more content that empowers you to live with greater peace and purpose. Share this video with others who may benefit from these teachings, and leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. Together, let's continue to explore and apply the principles of Stoic philosophy to make each day more meaningful. Remember, true happiness and fulfillment come not from external circumstances, but from the choices we make and the mindset we cultivate. Let these Stoic principles guide you, and may your journey be filled with peace, resilience, and deep inner contentment.